Lord, I'm separated. I'm living life for you. I lay my life down at your feet for your use.
Hey honey, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to be back filming a video. I was not feeling good for the last couple of weeks. I was going through things, not just physically, but spiritually as well, and it was a little tough. So I took a little break, but I'm back. So today I'm just sharing some quick and easy yet delicious meals. Super simple things, but they were all very delicious. I'm not going to talk too long, but I will be sharing what I was going through in another video because I have an amazing testimony. But thank you so much for returning. If you've been here, if you're new, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you stay around and subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and leave me some comments. I love reading the comments and just responding to them. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. For breakfast, I'm making a smoothie. I'm using this mango berry frozen smoothie mix, so it was super easy to make. I'm using 1 cup of the berries. You can use more if you want a larger smoothie, but this is all that I wanted. It was the perfect size for how I was feeling. And then I'm going to add to that 1/2 cup of water and a scoop of my greens blend. And then I added a pinch of chia seeds and just blended everything together.
Swipe or no swiping?
This next meal could be a breakfast or a lunch, so basically a brunch. This is just a salmon scramble with some breakfast potatoes. So I'm just dicing the potatoes up really small, just so they're basically bite-sized. I've washed and cleaned the potatoes really well. I'm just adding them to some salted boiling water. I actually boiled mine a little bit long, so it kind of made them stick to the pot, and y'all already know I'm struggling using these pots anyway, but just don't boil them too long. And then I added some vegan butter and some avocado oil. I feel like this is a fine place to say this, but I noticed that a lot of people are afraid of using oils and butter, egg yolks, just a lot of things like that. But on this channel, you will see me use all of that because we need that. Like, the egg was made with the yolk for a reason. Chicken came with the fat for a reason. It's just a lot of, I won't say lies, but misunderstandings and misconceptions around food. So you will see me use a substantial amount of salt because your body needs salt. What's important with all of these things that I'm mentioning is the quality of them. You don't want the processed versions. You don't want the inflammatory oils. But I will talk about that later if y'all are interested. But I just wanted to put that out there because I've posted videos in the past, like on TikTok and other arenas, and people are always like, the oil, the butter, the salt, and it's just, yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there. But basically, I just fried up my potatoes, and then I'm chopping up some Roma tomatoes. It was 1/2 a Roma tomato and a little bit of red onion. You could do that to taste. And I'm just cooking this wild caught salmon. You can use fresh salmon if you would like to, but I'm just gonna saute that up put the mixed vegetables in there and then add my eggs to make it a nice, delicious scramble. I just seasoned this with some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. All of this is going to be to taste. I have my skillet over a medium-low heat because I don't want it to scramble too fast because I wanted it kind of soft, but I also didn't want it too soft. So you'll see the texture at the end, but it's about medium-low here. And this is the end result. It does not look that appetizing, but this was so good, especially the potatoes, and they look a mess. These are the ingredients that we'll be using to make the chicken breast for our salad. I wanted to show these for this part because my dad watches my videos and he wants to follow along and know what I'm using. So I put this in here for him. So I'm using a large chicken breast. I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of avocado oil. And then I'm going to use a tablespoon of all of the herbs. So a tablespoon of dill weed, a tablespoon of basil, and a tablespoon of oregano. It seems like a lot for one chicken breast, but it's a herby chicken. So you're going to need to use that. And so then I used about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and maybe half a teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm taking some Celtic sea salt, and I probably used about 1/4 teaspoon, but this is going to be to taste as well. I'm squeezing the juice of half a lemon on there, and this was a pretty large lemon actually. You can put as much or as little of the lemon as you want, but I love it lemony. I'm actually going to add more lemon juice on it when it's finished cooking. So I'm heating up some avocado oil in my cast iron skillet, and I'm just going to sear this on both sides until it's cooked through. I think this took a little bit over 10 minutes, so maybe like 12 minutes. But what you don't want to do is leave it there for too long in that cast iron skillet, because that's what I did, and mine got a little extra crispy. So this is what you don't want it to look like. So just make sure that you watch it. But this is how it actually should look if you sear it properly the first time. And yes, this chicken tasted just as good as it looks. It's even better if you have time to let all of the flavors marinate, which I did. So I am making my salad. I'm just using some spring mix. I'm not going to use a salad dressing. I've really just been loving doing this. Just squeezing some lemon juice on there, some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and just massaging that in. That's what I've been happy with right now. So I'm adding some organic olives, some Kalamata olives. I hope that's how you say that. but this is my favorite kind. I just started eating olives this year. Just so funny. And then I'm adding some cucumber on there. I'm also going to add some fresh garlic. Fresh raw garlic is so good for you, so I try to add it in wherever I can when I have some. And I'm adding the lemon juice onto my chopped chicken breast. And then I'm sprinkling this with some salt and pepper since we're not using any dressing, just to add a little more flavor to it. And this is it. Just look how delicious that looks. Oh my gosh. I haven't really been snacking too much lately, but I wanted to add these in just for some ideas. So this is some Lesser Evil popcorn. You have to try the Himalayan gold ones though. They're always out of stock at my store, but those are the best from this brand. So try to get the Himalayan gold if you can. And then besides this popcorn, I had like this turkey jerky stick. It's really for my son, but he wasn't eating them, so I decided to eat one. They have really clean ingredients, Whole30 approved, gluten-free, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in into this video. I'll see you in my next one. Let me know if you have any videos that you'd like to see from me, and I'll be sure to get that out for you. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time.